Chapter 5 Bogeyman.
You two bottom feeders are posers. Smell funguses, Dale Babayan told Dixie and Chili with an insensitive laugh. I've been listening to your plight. So deluded. If it's so bad, nobody told you had to go to college. His brother Mike couldn't help but laugh as well. Yeah, Mike agreed. My dad was one of the first to pioneer the idea of not going and seeing what happens. At least he's not in debt like everyone else. They had been sitting on top of Crow Hill that afternoon with Dixie and Chili Sue, skipping class again and watching the world go by. After Chili Sue got out of work that morning, she picked up Dixie in her parents' outdated Kia Soul, with its loose glove compartment and all, and had headed to Crow Hill's beautiful cliffside with the Babayan brothers. The Babayan brothers. They looked nothing alike. One was a petite smartass with greasy brown hair, and one was a big gargantuan-sized scoundrel with thick black hair that made it always look like he was wearing a helmet and who loved conspiracy theories. They had grown up together, and after hearing about Dixie's totaled car problems, they did not seem too sympathetic with Chili and Dixie's recent existential funk. I don't even know why I did this, muttered Chili. Smell funguses. Who uses that term? What does that even mean? Dixie asked Dale with disbelief and half offended. He's basically saying you're excessively fault-finding hypocrites, Mike explained rather calmly. I don't know why I share anything with you guys, Chili Sue added regrettably, but the brothers couldn't help but smile. Oh, relax, Mike told her teasingly. Look, you spent the last 20 minutes complaining about the system, and I don't know what... You two act as if you've made some sort of the most profound discoveries about, I don't know, the human condition, his brother Dale interrupted. Well, everybody else is clueless, slaving away to the rat race. Unfortunately, Dale's continued chuckling was like receiving a double gut punch. It's surprising to hear you both like this, because Professor Egghead here has always been a thinker, he continued as he pointed at Dixie. But if that were true, then I find it hard to believe neither of you have any wits to figure out how to be financially independent. I mean, you can't make this stuff up.
Shut up,
said Chili. You live at home, Dale explained right back as his brother laughed. So do you, Dixie retorted. Yeah, but at least we pay rent, Dale told him with a proud laugh. Your parents are nice enough not to do that, and you still complain about the system, dipshits. Maybe, but thanks to how you see the world, Dale, you never take the time to see what's going on, Chili answered right back, and both Babayan brothers laughed out loud. Mike tried to calm his brother down. Hey, it was your idea to invite us two clods along, he grinned at her. But don't label me like my brother. You know I'm open to considering what you're saying. Taking it seriously, I mean. Dixie looked at his friend with half surprise. You mean like my recent shit? Really? Yeah, I'm not kidding either. Dale rolled his eyes as his brother, Mike, reminded them how his cousin Weeks was a senior fellow at the physics department at Griffith Polytechnic Institute. Apparently, there were plenty of people out there who were wondering about the bizarre increasing world growing around them. According to the physics department, the growing spook stories by the haunted house district, the weather in general, and the human bionic epidemics going wrong could be lazily explained by a theory they had been working on for the last 2 years. And as Mike attempted to explain further, Dixie and Chili perked up at the idea, but they found it too abstract to understand. Do you think it's connected to... Dixie started to propose thoughtfully. What, the second flood? Nah, dude, that was just a pandemic. Yeah, but it messed up a lot of things around daily life. That was man-made, dude, Mike reassured him. Mostly anyway. This shit is too far out to be some tech paradigm by, I don't know. You know what I would say. Don't say it, groaned Chili. Not right now. Got enough shit on my mind. That's how they get you, Mike smiled as he opened up his water bottle. Every government puts their head in the sand, and look where it got them. How much more do you need to close your eyes? For once I agree with her, Dale broke in. We're going on a tangent, Dixie brought them back in. I haven't even finished telling you what happened to me this morning. As Dixie continued, Mike perked up again a little more. Normally, he was not usually as skeptical as his brother on the adventures Chili and Dixie would bring up. In fact, when Chili had bumped into the Babayan brothers that morning at the plaza during a gas stop, she had high hopes that this might be a good way to get a second opinion on what might be happening to Dixie. As Dixie kept talking, Mike grew more interested about these visions Dixie was having. In Mike's mind, Dixie's visions made perfect sense with his cousin's research, but Dale made fun of all of them. "Don't mind Dale," Mike told Dixie as he apologized for his brother. "He doesn't believe in Cousin Weeks' theory anyways." "Yeah, that's because it's insane," his brother exclaimed. Dale was no physicist, but he felt he knew enough basic science to know fact from pseudoscience absurdities. "You don't even really understand quantum physics, though," Mike argued back, while all four of them stared at the countryside. "Neither do you, and that kind of science is subjective anyways," Dale shot right back with a snicker. Dixie wanted to say something, but he figured he'd hold his tongue. "You got a better way to explain any of this, genius?" he told Dale after a while. "Some people are at least open-minded." "Yeah," Chili added in. "The thing is, people like you are too lazy to even bother considering what's happening around them. You just go through the motions and believing everything basic that you see." "If you say so," Dale replied rather indifferently. "I'm just having trouble understanding how you still would believe your dreams might somehow have a connection to this crazy conspiracy theory about the weather," he said, looking at Dixie. "It's not a conspiracy theory," Dixie shot right back. "Did you just hear your brother? He seems to think there's something there. You can't even comprehend why, though." "You can't even keep up with what he was saying about my cousin's work," Dale replied right back. He rubbed his chin and peeked over the cliff towards the tree lines below. "I just don't know what happened," he grinned. "To you, I mean. Your talks used to be saner, and at least they were more entertaining." "Yeah, we were freshmen, and not everything is about bro humor," Chili pointed out to Dale. "I think some of these new ideas are a little over your head, though. Maybe they intimidate you?" "I used to admire all your crazy ideas," Dale went on saying to Dixie as he took no notice of Chili. "No offense. Now I feel like you just ran out of good conspiracy ideas and just come up with the oddest ideas. Like you're desperate to sound relevant. Like some kid at recess trying to impress everyone." "Hey, Ding Dong, Dixie's visions problem could be serious," Chili said angrily in defense of her friend. "We didn't even tell you the latest thing that happened. He just doesn't make stuff up just to try to impress idiots. Not worth the time." "Yeah, I wish you wouldn't, but I think you do," Dale replied right back with a laugh. He was always quick on his feet and the more belligerent of the two brothers. Look, I'm not trying to make light of you have a problem," Dale explained as Dixie attempted to finally put him in a headlock. "I'm here to help. As long as it's not as absurd as some of these other things you just brought up." Chili was about to yell at him, but Dale put up his hands as if in a gesture to tell her to calm down. "I'm just trying to help you, man," he teased Dixie most insensitively. "Sometimes opening your mouth like this makes you look dumb." "Well, genius," Dixie replied slowly, "then what I'm about to tell both of you is going to blow your mind." "I hope so," Dale confessed with a laugh. "Maybe I'm just disappointed. These talks used to be good. Even when we were younger and it could be excused you didn't know better, your famous rants about the government or whatever used to be half believable." Dixie and Chili took a deep breath, and Chili almost made a motion as if she were ready to go. Mike calmed everyone down and offered them power bars. "I mean, everyone called you the professor, remember?" Dale went on a little more calmly as he rubbed his head. "It's a shame, too. It all fits so well. Seeing how your head is shaped like a hard-boiled egg." Mike couldn't conceal laughter, but nevertheless apologized and asked politely to hear more on what Dixie was about to say, without any more interruption. After everyone calmed down again, Dixie explained how he had another dream that morning that apparently had to have been prophetic. Mike sat back thoughtfully and stared at the countryside. "Actually, I dig this," he said to Chili. "So much to consider. And if I understand right, you think somehow this may be connected to something going on in the air?" "Well, I just think it's strange this actually happened this morning," Chili clarified.